What's up, Renor? I don't know who that is, but salute. I don't think I've seen you before. What's up, King Kong? What's going on, people? How y'all feeling? How's everybody feeling? How y'all feeling? Man, chilling, man. Chilling, chilling, chilling. You know, one step at a time. As always, you know how that is. What up, what up, what up? You know, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I don't miss my chat. No, I've been good. I've been good. Steady, you know, steady. Always forward. Always forward, but steady. Yeah, I'm still banned, man. Well, you know, on that platform, YouTube is the goat. But I mean, I'm banned on that punk ass platform. Fuck those dudes, man. Fuck them. No, I've been good. I've been good. You know, a day at a time. But you know, still alive and kicking, free, free as a bird, healthy as an ox. You know, slowly but surely, one step in front of the other one. But you know, how's life going on this side? No, when it comes to kick, I've given those dudes a lot of appeals. You know, I've given them so many appeals. I don't need to. What I need to do is not give them appeals anymore. That's what I need to do. No, I'm not ready to demonstrate any new music right now. I'm just not ready to demonstrate it. You know, it's not just about playing the music. You got to live the lyric. You got to live the music. So, if you're not living the music, it defeats the purpose to just play a song. Anybody can play a song, but it takes much more than playing it to get it where it needs to go. So, I'm on that grind. I'm on that quiet murmur. You know, the one where once you take off, you don't stop. At least you have all the tools necessary. You've seen me, you know, jump bridges as much as possible. That's all smoke screens, you know. It's cool. I hope I'm not being too philosophical. The point I'm making is it just costs a lot of money to, you know, launch. You know, the beginning is the money. So I'm working on that. You know, you want to get a song played the right way, it'll cost you like 250,000. At least that's what the majors are doing. So if you don't have that, at least you got to have something like 10K. I'm working on that ability. You know, where you could drop 10K on one song and not flinch about it. You know, so what I was saying before about you see me jumping bridges is where you spending a little $500 to get a song going. You know, you spend a little 3K. You can only go so far with that, you know, because the continuous promotion of that. I mean, granted, it's good to have songs, but you got to level up. A water pressure business, man. I ain't got no water pressure business. I let that shit go. I mean, I didn't really do it really. I did it for content a couple times. And then it got old, you know. It just got old. I mean, that's not me, man. That's not me. I could figure out other things to do instead of sitting in front of somebody's house trying to clean their lawn. No problem with it, but yeah, man. What's up? High strung. Everything good. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? The cat is out here. She's beating about the bush, always patrolling the premises. And that right, chicks. She's out here patrolling the premises. You know how it is. So will I make it any day now? Nigga, have you made it? Have you made it? Is that what it is? You looking back at me? Is that what it is? But any day now. Any day now. He said it'll be. So, you know, you write a record and you go about it. But that's not cheap, you know. Is it better? You know how it is, the live streaming and the reception and all that nonsense. Is it any better? Yeah, okay. You know. F again. You see, you can't even streaming costs money. You need the best internet. You need the strongest internet plan. You need live views, all that crap, man. What else is new? Like any endeavor. Like any endeavor. What are some updates on your side, though? I know you guys have been watching streams and all that shit. Y'all know much more than me when it comes to updates. Y'all know more than me when it comes to updates. What's up, Brooklyn? Brooklyn is alive. What's up with you, man? How did he lose his kick deal? How you do that? How would he lose his kick deal when he has Eddie's ear? Man, you know it's funny because I used to want to join Adam 22, but after everything I've seen, I'm just like, let me keep my name clean, man. Let me keep my nose away from that. That's just nonsense, you know? I mean, shout out to Adam 22 and all that, though. He's doing his thing. And it's not like I'll say no But at the same time, I wouldn't take my 2 legs and be like, yeah, I want to be down. Nah. But hey, it's a good platform, dude. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. It just, I don't know, when I see Adam 22 now, it's like, it's street politics, you know? It's like street nigga politics. And, you know, I'm just like, I don't want to be mixed up in those street nigga politics. You know? I find it kind of corny, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's beneath me, man. Not to sound egotistical, because that's exactly what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. But listen, man, I just don't want to be in a place where people are gunning for talking street talk. I mean, it's fine to talk about it because you want to talk about it, but to be gunning for it is just, that's what the platform has become about, you know? So, like, I'm cool, you know? Gypsy Crusader, I have no idea what that is. You know, if it's somebody who streams, I do not watch streamers. I do not watch streamers at all. The streamers that I was watching, you know, he's been phenomenal. I initially would watch G, you know, shout out to DDG, but after a while it just got redundant, you know. It's like, for me anyway. But I'll tell you what I have been watching. I rewatched The Godfather. You know what I mean? I rewatched The Godfather. That was epic. I don't have time to stream. I don't have time to stream, you know? That goes on there. It's not like, I actually don't, it's not like I don't like Adam. I think he's doing his thing. You know? He's doing his thing. He's majorly doing his thing. But it's not art anymore. It's lost. When I used to watch No Jumper, it was art. Who got shot? Who's doing what? Where's the music? Niggas don't go to No Jumper to play music anymore. That's crazy. Music anymore. They go to No Jumper to diss the ops and talk about who's beefing when and why. So I don't have no business over there. I ain't beefing with nobody, and I don't even. Nah, the internet is what the internet is. I can't change that shit. I wish I could, but what else is new? You say it's content? I mean, listen, man, I need peace of mind. You know, we're growing up. We're growing up. I mean, you know, like at this point, even if I'm beefing with somebody, I won't be talking about it live. There's no need to talk about it live. Just stay over there. I stay over here. Case closed. You know, you come over here and something happens, I'm still trying to keep that off the internet. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, upward mobility. Nothing but. Now, if some shit happens that just has to happen, and it's just like that, you know, that's just what it is. But you don't last long by burning out. You know what I mean? If you sit back and look, motherfuckers have hot summers, hot seasons. You know what I mean? There's a period in time when everything seems so real all of a sudden. Whatever it is you're experiencing, even if it's a new artist you're listening to or a new person you're watching or somebody you see all the time, whatever the fuck it is, it's always a season. Some real things last long. Like, you know, if I have to relate it to music, so many artists came and went, but when they were hot records, they were hot records. Then you look back and it's a new hot record and it's a new artist. But some artists actually have lasted long, so can't be burning out, you know? One thing about, even when you look at a person like 50 Cent, with all the beef he was going through, he also was not burning out. You know, his schedule, his life schedule was very clean. Came home, he rested, he worked out, stayed focused on the plan. You know what I mean? It wasn't just burning out. So even though he would argue, but that's just because it was a situation that he had to get into. And of course, he would taunt. But the point is, for where I am in life, I can't, you know, if I wild out, I'm wilding out physically. You know what I mean? It's not like something will press one button and all this shit happens. You know what I mean? That comes with money. I don't know what am I even talking about? Oh yeah, I'm talking about No Jumper. I'm just saying it's become beef and not music. When is the last time Adam 22 interviewed an artist about their music? You know, I'm saying all that to say, no, I'm not gunning for Adam 22 no more. I think we're past that now. What? Bit more than he can chew with T.I.? Oh, don't get me started. How do people figure that? How? I dissed your motherfucking wife, my dude. I dissed your wife. What are you, rapping? What are you, went and wrote a rap? Fuck out of here. I dissed your fucking wife, nigga. What, you went and grabbed a pen and paper and wrote a rap? Fuck out of here with that shit. And you think, and people are like, oh yeah, you killed him. Look at what the fuck just happened here right now. That's like, I just slapped your fucking son. And you went and wrote a rap. Come on. That says it all. That's all for anybody with my tenacity. That's all you need to know. If I stand in his face and I say, fuck you, and all you do is go write a rap to say fuck me back, that's all I would do to you. It's like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's like, all right, fine. You want to rap about it? Fine. Let's rap about it, you know? Because I almost slapped you. I thought you were going to do something back, but you decided to rap, so all right, fine. Rap it off, you know? Rap it off. Get it off your chest. Tell me how you feel and what you think and all that shit, you know? That's bubblegum. That's like I just threw a grenade and you threw confetti at me. Like, yeah, all right, fine. You hit my face with confetti. All right, you got me back. Yeah. Yeah. But your wife is still on the internet looking like a motherfucking scarecrow. And I ain't taking that shit down neither. You know what I'm saying? So, say this is dead. The mom's is dead. What the fuck? How are you hurting him? You forget he lived with the fact that his mother was killed. You talk about you dissing my dead mom. Yeah, my mom was killed, goddammit. Listen, that shit hurt him when he was 13. Hurt him when he was 14, 15, 16. It hurt him when he got shot. It hurt him to lay in a hospital bed knowing very well that his mom was killed almost not the same way, but she was killed too. We passed that. At this point in life, he's sitting on, you know, I don't think it means anything. I think T.I. is it's annoying and all that, but it's not going to affect him as much as it would affect. All right, can you hear me any better? Can you hear me any better? Sorry about that, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but you know, what else is new about internet shit? Okay, good. But you know, I'm just saying, you know, he's a solid dude. T.I. is a solid dude. I just think I wouldn't even say anything anymore, man. Like, you know, he explained himself. He's like, it's not like we didn't talk about this. You know what I mean? Him dissing, that was just like, You know, the next time is that when we see each other, you know, it will be what it will be. But I'm not going to be, you know, there's no need to ruffle any, there's no need to kick up dust, you know? And definitely let my son not be on the internet running his fucking mouth talking about I ain't going for that. Who the fuck are you to go for what? Nigga, those niggas will meatball your dumb ass and throw you off a bridge. Fuck are you talking about? I ain't going for that. Going for what the fuck are you talking about? If they came looking for you, what the fuck are you gonna do? Fuck out of here talking about I ain't going for that. So if I'll be telling my son, just stay off the internet. And I'd also be telling my wife, why the fuck would you be wearing some dumbass shit like that to begin with? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would you even wear some corny ass shit like that? Come on, man. Come on. You know? Why would you even be wearing some dumbass shit like that to begin with? I mean, did you see what she looks ridiculous? I mean, this is public scrutiny. What are you surprised about? You know? My son would rap. I mean, I mean, that's a different conversation, you know. If he wants to rap, he wants to rap. You know. I feel bad for Rampage's son. You know, I just, I mean, I feel bad for his son, but you know, the dude hit him in the head though, right? The dude, when he got to the ring, dude smacked him in the head with a beer can, right? I don't think he's in jail. I don't think he's in jail. But dude smacked him on the head with a beer can. So I could see where the animosity came from when he got his turn in the ring. Except, you don't have to do too much. You knocked the dude almost unconscious. I understand you smacking him a couple times, but you sent him unconscious. Like, yeah, but you still smacked him in the head with a beer can. You did what you wanted to do. So now, when it's my turn, you can't give me no rules. It's not like you asked me, is it okay? I'm just going to hit you with a beer can, but it's empty. You cool with that? Because you could have easily come and slapped me with the same mind frame, right? Like, imagine grabbing a fucking beer can and hitting somebody in the head with it. What the fuck you think is going to happen? And then you're surprised when he gets you on the floor and he smashes your face in. That's expected. The only thing about it is the person who smashes your face in, it's like, dude, you don't have to do too much. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have to do too much. You're doing too much. I understand you want to pay him back, but yes, right? So you know how niggas get locked up daily. You know. What the fuck are you talking about? You know. So what do you think was going to happen when you smashed his face in the ring? Come on, man. That's like Raja. Come on, man. You got to eat this one. If you had slapped him a couple times, maybe knocked him out and he woke up, you'd have been fine. But you sent him, you sent the nigga to a coma. Come on now. If you were a kid who grew up somewhere else, I'll say you didn't know how niggas get locked up daily, but you know. Every kid fucking back. Watch your hands and all that shit, you know? Well, you know what you signed up for, but not when somebody intentionally smashes your face in. You signed up for a rough sport, yes, but not when somebody overpowers you and then smashes your face in. You know what I'm saying? Like the accidents that happen in WWE is because it's rough play, right? Rough play. Somebody did something, blah, you fell down and couldn't feel your legs. That's rough play. You signed up for that. But what are you trying to kill the dude? What are you trying to kill the dude? What's up, pretty eyes? You know? Yeah, so you got to eat that one, man. But Raj will be fine, though. You know, he'll be fine. You know, a couple months in jail. His dad is rich. A couple months in jail, get out. You'll be all right, man. You ain't losing much, you know what I mean? It's not like you got to get out and try to figure out life. You come out, go to a nice house. Fighter, he gets it. It's not like he's going to ground you. Or, you know what I mean? It's not going to be tough times or tense times at home. You'll be fine. Puberita, how's it going? How long have I been live? I'd say about 30 minutes. Hopefully I'm back. Am I back? Please let me know if I'm back. But I said that. Let me know if I'm back, please. Keeps buffering. Back now. Let me know if I'm back. Let me know if I'm back. Let me know if I'm back. Back. Thank you. But nah, I couldn't stream full time. My schedule is just crazy. But you know, I'm gonna do streams here and there. I'm gonna do streams here and there. You know. But how did old boy lose his kick deal? What would make old boy lose his kick deal? Despite having Eddie's ear. How does that work out? I don't know. They told me somebody lost his kick deal. Some dude somewhere. Would I stream with Neon? Neon is cool. I'll stream with Neon, man. He's cool. You know. He's definitely he's a lot different from what he used to be, you know. At first, it seemed like if it makes sense, it makes sense. Bottom line. Oh, that Paul guy. Yeah. Well, how did he lose his deal? I heard he lost his deal. How does that happen? Edge, got a $500,000 kick deal. Oh, really? It's that's if that's true, then that's just just one of those things where in life you just have to laugh because it's like life makes no sense sometimes, but it is what it is. $500K over 2 years. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. That's making $250,000 a year. That's doctor money. That's doctor money. Yeah, I mean, still, $250 a year. That's big time. You just got to bubble from there, No, they don't want to. They don't want to unban me. They don't want to. It's like the gotcha game, when you feel like you got. Can you guys see me? Am I back? Am I back? Somebody let me know if I'm back, man. Under the F is great. Okay. My band says protection of minors. Okay. Let's say protection of minors, right? So you got a dude, right? You watch a dude on a live. Okay. You ban him, you say, oh, he's talking to the wrong people, he's giving compliments to the wrong people. Okay, let's say that to be. The other dude makes a kid lose an eye. But you unban him. And the dude who gave a compliment is worse than that because you don't unban him. Like, that's some crazy shit. Yeah? You're protecting the minors. But you can make him lose an eye. That's fine. You just can't give him compliments. That's too bad. That's whatever, man. Fuck these fools, man. All I got to say is Kick is a racist platform. That's what I'm saying. They're a racist platform. What did Westside Mike do? I mean, what was his story? I don't even know who that is, but what's the conversation? You guys bring it up like it was yeah, mind you, let's zoom into that topic for a second. The video is still on their platform. Okay? So this video that is so bad is still being viewed and shared. But you banned me for playing it? Come on now. Come on. Huh? You banned me for playing it? Fuck out of here, man. Come on. He said, last message, Ice said you're getting unbanned. Man, Ice lost. Didn't I hear Ice lost his deal? How's he going to say I'm unbanned? You know? I don't even show up at. I wouldn't even show up at your house. I won't show up at an adult's house first of all. I don't just show. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand the question because I won't just show up anywhere to begin with. You know. Yeah. They're just racist, man. They're just the video is still on their platform. So the video obviously is not that fucking bad. Obviously. I mean, I would have imagined any trace of it would have been deleted. If it was, since it was so, fuck out of here, man. Fuck these niggas, man. Fuck them. And then they would send me a message talking about we strive to be fair. No, you don't. How is that being fair? You got 3 other streamers that watched the same video. I was just the 4th. Why was I the one banned? Fuck out of here, man. I mean, what are you banning because I'm giving my own opinion? Let's rephrase it. So, if you see people watching a video on YouTube, will you now not watch the video on YouTube because you're scared that you might be banned? Like, who would put those two together? Think about it, right? I go to Stars. I see people are like, oh man, this is a hot video. It's playing. Oh, let's say Diddy comes home and he's watching. Let's just give him a wild example, right? Netflix. They're watching The Reckoning on Netflix. Diddy's like, you know what? Let me watch The Reckoning too. What, Netflix just bans his account? Like, oh, pfft. They're racists. It's a biased platform. How do you put those two together? How? Was I not to watch the? What are you saying? What are you saying? But I know what it is. You know, it's very easy to penalize, and I don't mean to just sit around being racist, or to not to sit around being racist, but to sit around imploring on the idea of racism. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, it's 2026. You should be, we over that shit. But, I mean, there is a tendency for people to want to scrutinize certain people a lot more than others. Some people, it just goes without saying that, oh, they're not that bad. And some people, once they see you, they're like, oh, you probably are that bad. So, it's the same reason why you would walk down the streets and the motherfucker would cross the street, sees you coming. I mean, no offense, but, if I'm sitting at a coffee shop and you run up to me and I'm nice to you, you're going to blame me for being nice to you? Think about it. You run up to me at a coffee shop and I say, wow, you have nice hair. You're going to blame me for being nice to you? Let's just talk about in reality. Right? So why do you always have to be right? No, it's not about having to be right. They don't want to unban my account. That's what I'm saying. And the reason they're not unbanning the account are pathetic reasons. Because they're saying we're trying to protect, we maintain fairness and all that nonsense. But that's wrong. And so obviously you see me elaborating and talking about different aspects of that same conversation. It's because we've tried doing the appeals and moving on, but they don't want to see it from any other perspective but a dumb one. Which is, oh, our decision is final and we're trying to be fair. But how the fuck are you trying to be fair, though? Maybe we have a different understanding of the word fair. Because if you're circulating a video on your platform, and I choose to watch the video that's circulating on your platform, why the fuck are you banning me for watching the video that's on your platform? It was on your platform then, it's on your platform now. What am I missing? What am I missing? Obviously, it could be watched. I was in the audience. Fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Yeah, but if someone runs up to me at a coffee shop, what are you blaming me for being nice to the person? Come on now, you know? Let me say this. It's not even appeal until they're unbanned. Because they also sent me a letter, an email saying, we're no longer taking appeals from you. And you know why they said that? Because I would ask them, I would say on a platform, would you now not watch it because you're afraid they will ban you from the platform? And when I ask those kind of questions, they usually come back with some generic shit like, after carefully reviewing your account, we've decided, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? You banned me for watching it. It was and is. So why am I exempt from watching it? Because that's exactly what I was doing. I wasn't saying anything vile. I wasn't saying anything vile. I wasn't saying anything vile. I still wasn't saying anything vile. So why did you ban me for watching it? Fucking stupid, man. You know? I'm in the audience. The fuck? Everybody watching it. I'm watching it too. Why are you banning me? Come on now. It said goodbye and drink your coffee, but you see, that's very stupid of you. Let me rephrase that. Not stupid, but forever and a day, forever and a day, right? When you see in public, when a little person runs up to you in public, usually people say things like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. How are you today? Nice bag. Wow. Are you going to school? Okay." That's how you interact when a little person run up to you in public. Usually you're very nice to them. You don't say hi and walk away. That's a weirdo. You see what I'm saying? That's a weirdo. Like imagine someone runs up to you in public and you're like, hi, and you walk away. That's so fucking weirdo. Most people say, hey, how are you? You know what I mean? Wow, are you coming from here? Are you going here? Oh my God. That's how they interact with people like that. You don't act like you're if anything, if you act this stiff way, whoever's watching would think there's something wrong with you. Straight up. Like, look at how he acted in front of a fucking, come on now. Come on now. Now. That's a whole different scenario, right? We're talking apples and oranges here. I just gave you that example. But that's another story. Possible that could populate. Long story short, who gives a fuck about the details? The point I'm making is it's a racist fucking site. We passed that shit, you know? It's a racist fucking site. It's a fucking racist site. And, you know? And at the end of the day, like we all know, 1 monkey don't stop no show. So, you know, you ban me from this platform, life goes on. So sandpaper can make a child lose their eye, but I am the worst? I mean, do you understand what the fuck we're talking about here? Like, you shouldn't be questioning me anymore. This is beyond preposterous. Like, at this point, you should just be like, oh man, you unbanned this nigga when the child lost their eye and you worried about him because he said you're beautiful? That's crazy. That's crazy. I just saw somebody and I said, wow, you're beautiful. But I'm banned for life. This nigga shoots fireworks into the motherfucker's eye. They lose it. He laughs. You unban him. And who are you protecting? That's crazy. Okay. Would you rather get a compliment or a lost eye? Would you rather get a compliment or a lost eye? I mean, which one would the world prefer? Everybody in life. I mean, every one of the 7 billion human beings. Not one of them would say, I'd rather you take my eye out than give me a compliment. Not one of them. Even a serial killer wouldn't tell you, I'd rather you lose an eye than get a compliment. Even a serial killer. I'm talking Jeffrey Dahmer type shit. But that's the person you unban. Fuck out of here. I said DM him 3 days ago. Why the fuck would I DM? I'm not DMing that nigga, man. You should talk with Eddie 101. How do you talk to Eddie? The last time I tried talking to Eddie, I went to his account. He did an interview a few days after I was banned. And just the fact that people kept bringing up my name, his moderators were like banning those people. I was like, damn. You know, because somebody in the chat kept saying, yo, free Beezy or something of the nature, or talk to Beezy or something of the nature. The moderator was like, nigga, ban. And that moderator was like, damn, suspend this nigga. I was like, damn, you doing too much here. Oh yeah, they definitely put Order 68. I don't know what Order 66 is, or 86, excuse me. I know they put Order 86 out. That's a fact. 66, 86. Wait, hold on a second though. So a few of you say I said he'll get you unbanned, DM him. How did he lose his deal? You know what I mean? I'm saying because if a person loses his deal, that's a different story, not switched, right? Because if you're losing a deal, how are you going to put in word to get somebody unbanned? I mean, who knows though? I mean, shit, it's not like I know everything in life. I'm just basing it on my primitive knowledge, which you know is not much. So it's just a question. You know? It's not like I know the ins and outs of what's happening on Kick. So someone's saying some shit, I'm all ears, but if you're losing shit, how are you going to give me shit? You know? If he, yeah, that's the thing. He could have put the word in when it just happened. These motherfuckers, they know the moderators were watching right after I was banned. You know, all the moderators are paying close attention to the rhetoric. They were listening to the airwaves, and even the people close to me were not saying anything favorable. My cat is right here. Chicks, come. Come. The viewers keep asking about you. Come. Come say hi. Come. Oh, fuck. My device is overheating. Is it any better? Is it any better? Is it any better? But, you know, you guys aren't telling me. How did he lose? Did you guys see the cat? Come. Oh. Feline, say hi. Say hi. See how big she is? You see how big this thing is? Stop. Chicks, relax. See how big this thing is? Huh, feline, huh? Go. He said it would make more money to switch to that program. Exactly. Oh, there you go. That makes more sense. He says down $400 an hour, now $20K a day. These niggas are over here being racist with me, man. It's crazy, man. But you know, and life goes on. And life goes on, you know. It bees like that sometimes. What's new with the Crow world? Man, a lot of things are new, man. A lot of things are new. I just can't talk about them, obviously. But a lot of things are new, man. Just know it's always going forward. I mean, when the time comes, I will. You know how it is. When the time comes, I will. But we in the process right now. So, but as you can see, nothing changed but the route. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's you know, how can I even put it? I hate saying that, you know, nonsense. But you say I'm always saying it's coming. It is. At the end of the day, I shouldn't even be saying things about it. I shouldn't even be saying that. But of course, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. But you can't rush the conversation. You got to be patient, you know. enjoy the here and now. Yeah,